In these months, you and the coronavirus task force at PoliMi have been in contact several times with the Idea League universities. How has this affected distance teaching? Now, looking back to this semester, what is left of all this effort? What are the challenges that PoliMi staff has to face in the upcoming semesters?
Thank you. Hello, everybody. Thank you, Marco, for your questions, and thank you, everyone, to be here. I'm honored and very pleased to be in this panel. So basically, when we had, when all the crisis started, we had to change our setup in the university very quickly. And so at the very beginning, we took basically 1 week, or let's say we started with 1 week delay our second semester with respect to our calendar. And so the first phase was really hurry up. There is no time for anything, but we have to start in some way or another. And so we just, let's say, went on by ourselves. Then, as soon as we realized that we were be able to start, I mean, the further steps that we had to take concerned, let's say, generally speaking, examination, and in particular entrance tests that we are doing during all the year for people who are entering our university the next year. So we had time at that point to contact all our Idea League partners and developed together solutions which were really helpful for telling us how to keep going with these entrance tests. So we both on the technological point of view and also how to do it and how to face this new situation. The possibility of having this discussion was really important. And also these solutions that we find for starting our entrance tests examination to our future students was also important to let us understand something on how to do remote examination also to our present students. So this was really helpful, and more or less the decision that we took together spread out all over Europe. So from this point of view, I think this is really what the partnership is meant for, and we took a great benefit for this opportunity. Concerning what is left after we are near to the end of the semester, and what is left, what can we save, what kind of future we can guess. I think that basically what happened with this crisis made a sort of a point of no return, so sort of a discontinuity between what was also the university world before and after this crisis. I thought to a famous song by U2, which title is "Far Away, So Close." No, so probably the situation in which we have to think now, it is far away, so close. So we have to cope with the being away and being close at the same time. And I think that from this point of view, we should think of a sort of blended model, mixing together presence and distance, because at least at PoliMi, but I think this is very general situation. We have, from one hand, we have students that cannot reach the PoliMi safely. They live abroad now in this moment, or maybe they are in regions of Italy which are secluded, and so they cannot really reach the PoliMi. And another part of our students that tells us that they would like to come to our campuses, but still they can't. So we should find a way of giving both kind of students the best teaching opportunities. Okay, and this is something that we have to think about also, starting from September, no, from the next semester. Very recently, this week, the Senate, the Academic Senate of the Politecnico di Milano decided to officially go towards this blended model for the next semester that we called phase 3. Now we are in phase 2 in Italy. Phase 3 more or less will start after Easter, after summer. And so for this phase 3, the Academic Senate decided that we want to go toward the blended model, in which there are very strong challenges. Blended model, it means more or less that every course, or most of the courses, if not every, will have a part given at a distance for everybody, and the part given in presence for all students of the one that they can and they are willing to come to our campus. So since we want to guarantee both of them the best teaching opportunities, we have to find a way to meet these opposite or different requirements. So from a technological point of view, we have to upgrade our classrooms. We have 350 classrooms, more or less, at the PoliMi, and we have to upgrade them in such a way that we can do distance learning. Meanwhile, in the same classroom in which we do present learning, teaching. And the second one, it is to start thinking among our teachers community how to give value to the teaching in presence, no? Because I mean, in the past, every student knew that he had to come to the campus to get his teaching, and so there was no thinking about this. But now, if we start having people that it consider normal to exploit the teaching from their own houses, then if you ask them to come over to the Politecnico because there is a lesson, an event, some teaching moment, this should be special in some way. Otherwise, they might ask you, why they asked me to come here today? I could have done this also at home. Okay, so this, from this point of view, need a deep rethinking of our way of viewing, knowing that probably this is it. I mean, there is no way back from some point of view.